What's up, everybody? It's Show Me Feats again. About to do a review. So I recently just read Green Arrow, Quiver, and Green Arrow, the Archer's Quest. I'm gonna say this, get this out of the way. Um, Due to the story writing in DC over the past 15 years, roughly, I stopped reading DC. Like, unless it was just like Flash, I didn't really read it. I just was fed up with their stories. Um, they just weren't entertaining to me for at that point. That means I put down Batman, I put down Superman, uh, even Green Lantern. And Green Lantern is one of my favorites, but I did not stop reading Flash. I continue to read Flash, but so most other trades within the DC franchise, I literally put down. So I made it up. One of my New Year's resolutions was to expand my horizons on comics. So I reached out to one of my one of my fellow content creators, and a good friend of mine. So I said, "Hey man, I want to do some story comparisons. You know, um, mainline stories. I'm okay with some, as long as it's a good story to compare to. I say, suggest me a story run from DC, and suggest me a story run from Marvel. Um, Huge Marvel fan, y'all. I will pick up almost any book in Marvel. There are some bad ones. There are some that I just can't stomach. But for the most part, I'll pick up most of them, give them a read here and there. And he suggested to me Quiver and AeroQuest. And I was like, oh, this is going to be terrible. I said it's going to be this discount Batman with better morals. I want to say, first and foremost, Thor, I do apologize because I thought you had put me on some BS. I thought you put me on a dummy run to waste my time. Um, Green Arrow Quest is one of the most outstanding story arcs that I've read within the DC continuity. I've read Doomsday Clock, Death Metal, Crisis, New 52, Flashpoint, Rebirth, um, a little bit of Deceased, just about anything Flash related, right? Blackest Night. Um, so you get the story, you get the gist of it. And I was like, here comes discount Batman with morals. I couldn't have been more wrong. Um, Arguably, when I rate stories for a standard, um, when I rate a story for a standard, I look at stuff. I compare it to what Rebirth was or what Flashpoint was when it comes to DC. That is my bar, and I know everyone doesn't like Flash. I know everyone doesn't like Rebirth. Some people say, "Oh, it's bad. It did this or that." But Barry Allen was the Flash I grew up with, and I love Rebirth. I absolutely love it. I enjoyed Killing Joke and Under the Red Hood as well. Um, Death of Batman. And what was it? Fallen Knight. Might have been Dark Knight Falls. I think. It's when Batman gets his back broken and Azazel becomes the Batman. Uh, Running on a little tangent now. Let's get off of that and get back to the gift. I just want to let you know that it was some. I came to this thing with some bias. I read it. I proceeded to read it and make it so bad. I read it in the wrong order. I read Archer's Quest first because I was an idiot and didn't look at the dates, the publication dates. So I read the Archer's Quest first, and I was like, hey, it was good, and I think I could have gave it a higher rating if I understood the reason he was doing such things. And Thor corrected me. He was like, "Cause you read the last book first." I went back and read it, and it made so much sense. So I do bump the rating that I give Arrow's Quest up by a few points. Um, but It was deep. It was very great significance. It starts out, hey, why is this character in an alleyway? Why is this 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 character in an alley in shambles? Um, they show him getting cleaned up. Went from, I mean, he was a gruff mess. He was still Green Arrow, but he was just a gruff mess. And he was talking like before Crisis. Like the way he talked was like how Ollie talked before the Crisis. And it was weird. It was kind of weird. I was like, okay, well, what's up with Ollie? And go to find out the reason why he's talking like this. Well, we jump into it. In the background, we have a serial killer, so to speak. It's targeting kids. Doesn't matter. Just kids, boys, girls. Didn't matter. If he could get a kid, he was grabbing them. Ollie took down other criminals in Juncture, thinking that he was trying to get to the root of the problem of the kids being kidnapped. We're introduced to a young girl. Not gonna say her name because I really want you guys to go out and read the book. And she's being human trafficked. She's 15. Ollie catches her with the counseling, and he's a sick guy. I personally think Ollie should have put an arrow in his forehead, but we know that's not Oliver Queen. That's not the Ollie we know and love. Not gonna happen. Well, Ollie pins him up, leaves him there, pretty much crucifies the man with all the evidence they need to put him away for the rest of their life. And offers the girl a job. She immediately finds out Ollie's secret identity, and she's this super street smart kid, like, and she's gruff, and she's rough around the edges. But she gives you the thing that, hey, she's a sweetheart. The guy that takes Ollie in, who found Ollie in the streets, who saves Ollie's life when Ollie saves his life in the alley, introduces himself. He turns out, even though she has a trauma because she was human trafficked. She says, "Hey, too young for you." He hits her with, "Hey, I'm gay. You're not my type. I like men." And she goes, "What?" She says all these new age things, and she says, "Do I sound like a person who hate gays?" And she says, "No." The guy says, like, "No, I've heard way worse, way worse." So he gives the vibe as a very lovable character, y'all. Very lovable, very great, outgoing and understanding. We go on. Ollie takes down regular hooligans. Thug number 27 and thug number 47 down at the docks. They got crates and crates of pure cocaine. Boom. Come save the day, Black Manta. Black Manta comes in to save his shipment of drugs. Ollie is piecing up Black Manta. Then Black Manta's piecing up Ollie. Doc's in shambles. It's a wreck. It's like a little mini war down at the wharf. Out comes Arthur, Lantean King, King of Atlantis. And this is New 52 Arthur. With the hand missing, with no shirt. No long beard. The newer version of Aquaman that we know and love. And Black Manta's just talking slick. Like, he knows that he can beat Ollie and Aquaman together in a 2v1. Talking, cash money BS. Like he might be the king of the world. He taunts Arthur about, hey, yeah, you next. I killed your kid. Now I'm about to kill you. Ollie goes into a rage. I'm sorry, not Ollie. Arthur goes into rage. Ollie hears it, puts an arrow through Black Manta's eye just enough. He says, this should have missed your eyeball by like 2 centimeters. I was like, bro, you that accurate to know if you shoot somebody in the eye, how far the arrow gonna go in through glass? Like, this the feat is crazy. The feat is crazy. Arthur decides, hey, you know what? You won't kill anybody else, kids. I'm about to pack you up. I mean, in mid-stroke, mind I just told you, he just stopped. He just put a arrow in Black Manta's eye. On Arthur's downstroke to pack up Black Manta, he subdues Arthur. Arthur realizes who he is. They go back to the watchtower. Arthur is running the prices right. Who's behind that door? Celebrity Squares with the rest of the members of the Justice League. Hey, like, get here, get now. I got a surprise for y'all. I gotta show y'all something. You ain't gonna believe us, right? Kyle's in the watchtower. You know, Kyle Reiner, Green Lantern. He's on lantern duty, watching everything. They told him not to come out. Diana's mad, aka Wonder Woman. Wally's pissed off. He said, "Why you got me out of bed this time of night?" Arthur said, "I'm waiting for everybody to get here." Superman late. Batman nowhere to be found. And they just say, "Well, hey, just hurry up. Superman saving the world from an earthquake in Ecuador. You know, he'll get here when he get here." Ollie comes out. He's tripping up because he's been teleported and everything. They on the moon. And it proceeds to be a love fest. Because, hey, my best friend's been dead for the last 10 plus years, but you're back in front of us. Our friend, founding member of the Justice League, is back. They're here in the now. Right? So, you know, it's all love, all love. Well, Superman shows up. They tell him what's going on, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, Ollie opened the door and see Kyle. But he wasn't expecting Kyle. He was expecting Hal. We all know what happened to Hal, y'all. We all remember the parallax thing, you know, the self-deletion to redeem himself, right? We all remember that? Good. If we don't, y'all go read the parallax arc of Green Lantern. Great. Ollie proceeds to crash out, y'all. He pulls out an explosive arrow in the watchtower on the moon, you know, glass dome. Batman hit him with the judo chop, back of the neck, throws Soup the arrow. You know, Soup does his Superman thing, crushes the arrow in his back, hands, and contains the explosion. And, like, Batman just whisked this man away. I'm talking about straight kidnapping, y'all. Straight kidnapping. Man goes on. He take him to the Batcave. He doing everything but an autopsy on Oliver. Like, x-raying his bones, going over his body in a fine-tooth comb. Like, borderline Diddy stuff. Like, because why you got this man in a dark cave, naked, taking pictures of him and shit? Talking about, oh, he don't have scars. He ain't got no third-degree burns. Oh, he's not Ollie. Well, at least he's not our Ollie. He's a clone. You know, Batman already got the answer. He's a clone. He's a clone. He's not the real Ollie. Well, goes on. Ollie wakes up. He hit Bruce with a right hook, make his ass wake up and take out the trash. Bruce sends Huntress away. Huntress there as the assistant. She doesn't do anything big, guys, but she is there. He gives Ollie a crash course and say, hey, you're not our Ollie. You've been dead. We don't know who you are. You look like Ollie. You have some of Ollie's memories, but you're missing over 10 years of memories. Like, we know you didn't live. You were atomized in an explosion. He's tripping. He says, well, I'm me. I'm here. I remember me and Hal going on a trip to Oa. Right? I'm like, well, damn. He has some of his memories, but he has a cutoff point. So Batman deduces the cutoff point. They take him back to Ollie's original base of operation, the mansion. You know, the Arrow Cave, all that stuff. So they go back to the mansion. They get to the mansion. Etrigan jumps out. Etrigan sparing nothing on Batman and Arrow, right? Because he was putting belt to ass, for the most part from the get-go. But he blows up the bat jet. Like, no respect for the bat jet, y'all. Etrigan just blow the bat jet up. It is crazy. We're gonna fast forward. Etrigan about to cook up Batman. You know, master all martial arts, best combat fighter in DC. Or Etrigan gonna pack him up. Arrow fires trick arrow into Etrigan's mouth, which happens to be a fire extinguisher arrow. They force him to turn back to blood. Talk to him, and he tells the reason why they're there. And says, "Hey, we need to go back to my place in town. I'm here for a reason. The demon brought me here for you, Ollie. That's why he's here. That's why the demon attacked you as soon as you showed up." They go back in town, right? Come to find out, Ollie ain't got no soul. His soul just gone. Like, the body is his, but the soul ain't. Etrigan said, "I can't let you live because, hey, if I let you live, you're going to bring all kinds of sorts of doom to the human world because, that's what demons look for. They look for a hollow, a husk, so they can cross over. And it could be a hollow, it can be a husk for a weaker demon, greater demon, whatever. But you're what's needed." Etrigan blood turned back into Etrigan like that. No remorse. Cook Ollie up. Ollie gone. And I'm like, wait, what? The story ended right here? You gonna cook Ollie up like that right here? Nothing like, this it? You know how comics leave you on the cliffhanger, y'all? And I was like, damn. Well, he's saved. He gets saved. Right? Gets saved by the Spectre. Spectre takes him to heaven, gives him rundown. We find out what's really going on. I'm not going to tell y'all everything. I'm just going to give y'all a quick run through of things because I want y'all to read it. But it was a great read. All right. So Spectre take Ollie to heaven. I'm locked in. It'll show Robin in heaven. It'll show my boy Barry in heaven. Remind you, Barry in heaven, Robin's in heaven. Because this is all before Rebirth. Like, this is before Rebirth. This is before they came back. Man, guess who Ollie meet? Ollie meet him fucking self. And having they explain what happened. Why he ain't got no soul. So he really is the real Ollie, y'all. He's not a clone. Well, he's not a clone per se. Hal had to, try to make things right. He willed this man back to life. But without his soul. All right, this goes down. They go back. Bro, when I say I had the rug pulled up from under me on their way back down, just know Roy shows up, Connor shows up, save the day, save Ollie. Bro, the ending is crazy. I hate to leave y'all on the cliffhanger there, but if I tell y'all everything, y'all might not read the book. No, fuck it, I'm gonna tell you. Oh man, so the dude who saved Ollie, the dude who's gay, bro, he's a satanic cult worship. He's part of the cult. He's been like this his whole life. He's been searching for fucking immortality. So he done tied up the girl in the basement. Got Ollie tied up in the basement. He done put a blood seal on the house. Nobody can get in. Batman can't kick the door in. Canary can't kick the door in. Etrigan can't kick the door in because he said, hey, only people can enter the cell. The house is the dude who cast the seal, somebody related to Ollie, or somebody related to the excuse me so much. Sorry about that. So boom, out the blue, our favorite sidekick, our favorite young boy, Connor come in, kick down the door, check his shit, come save his dad, like wop, 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 dropping arrows. All we do, we see demons falling everywhere, y'all. Wop, 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 demons, headshot. But because the butler done summoned the demons from hell. Because he trying to take over Ollie's body that ain't got no soul in it. What Etrigan warned you again? Like, anything can take your body if you ain't got no soul. Because the dude's searching for immortality. Now, mind you, he doing all of this he got his grandson trapped in a motherfucking bubble, trying to summon a super powerful demon that he been trying to summon since before his grandson was born. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Y'all really need to read this shit. Like, hey, I'm locked in. I'm finna read more Green Arrow shit. Mind you, we 20 minutes in, y'all. I ain't even got to the part yet of the second book. I ain't even got to the Archer's Quest. All right, boom. We go through this here. So Ollie realized he didn't want Connor to die. He didn't want the world to be took over by demons. So Ollie and Connor done accept their fate. They call in an airstrike from the watchtower. Hey, erase this whole house. It's full of demons. Mug trying to take my soul. Calling in. Last second they teleported out. They saved. They saved. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And I've left out some details, y'all, so y'all gonna really have to pick it up yourself. All right, let's jump into Archer's Quest, right? So we pick up where they left off. You know, Connor and Ollie on this father-son mission, right? It's crazy, y'all. Superman comes and meet Ollie at his gravesite with a photo, etc., showing everybody who came to his funeral. Well, it's a random criminal that Ollie has no clue who the fuck is at his funeral, around his friend's family. Like, people crying. Black Canary hurt, y'all. Boo-hooing. I'm talking about snot coming down your nose, crying, y'all. Like, it's crazy. Now, he go on a shake. He goes on a search. So apparently, Ollie had a contingency plan of if he died, because he remember what the press did when Barry died. You know, R.I.P. Big Barry. R.I.P. You know, he's the guy. He forever it. You know, I know y'all love Wally and stuff, but it's Barry over everything. Man, the dude half did the job. He didn't collect the memorabilia, the trinkets. He only got some of the job done. Bro, and to mind you, Connor and Ollie on his father-son retreat together. So, he right there with it. I'm sorry, not Connor, it's Roy. I'm taking that back. I do apologize. It was Roy. Roy and Ollie on the father-son retreat. They dropping arrows like Roy talking shit. I mean, cash money shit too, y'all. Hey, you missed. He said, no, I didn't. You missed. Like, Green Arrow pinned the man's shirt to the wall. Roy done pinned this man's shoulder to the wall. Like, what's up with y'all? Like, y'all really come to this man's house in the middle of the night while he trying to watch TV, then kick this dog. If that had been John Wick, it's over for y'all. If it had been John Wick house, they done kicked the dog, shot him to the wall. We wouldn't have more Green Arrow, Speedy, Red Arrow, none of this stuff. Wouldn't have it. Why y'all do the dog like that? Dude just trying to watch cartoons in your state, you done nailed him to the wall because you don't know what's going on. Well, come to find out, the dude Ollie contracted to clean up his mess, subcontracted to somebody else. He said, hey, but this is a cool dude. He reliable. He get the job done. We go on past that, y'all. We go all around with the Flash Museum, the Watchtower, a junkyard where his truck at. Get all this memorabilia. Y'all, your boy, Ollie, he liked that, y'all. He really liked that. That man really sparing y'all criminals. Your favorite rogues and Green Arrow is getting seriously spared. Because this man got the switch on him, y'all. He got a Green Arrow ring. Most powerful weapon in the universe. Ollie has a Green Arrow ring. His Green Arrow ring that was gifted to him by none other than your favorite Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, a.k.a. Parallax, a.k.a. Spectre, a.k.a. bring a motherfucker back because I think I can, because I know I can. All right, come to find out, yes, these things were part of his memory and they were his memorabilia. They held very important memories. Be sure to read Quiver first. Don't do like me, y'all. Don't read Archer's Quest before you read Quiver, because if you do, you're gonna be kind of confused. Read read Quiver first before Archer's Quest. Um, so they go into details to show your boy Ali ain't shit, dude. He ain't shit, y'all. He out here abandoning his kids, dropping them off at hospital and orphanage at a young age. He knew about Connor since Connor was born. He was at the hospital when Connor was born. This man went to the store to get some arrows and never came back, y'all. And he reset his contingency plan in case he died again, y'all. But this time, he did not leave it to the bad guy. He trusted Roy to do what else needed to do in case of his death again. Y'all, this run was fantastic. It absolutely changed my mind about the Green Arrow. Um, I know I probably ran on, did a little rambling, but I summarized this in my own words, and I want to leave enough there for you guys to go there and read it yourself and enjoy it like I enjoyed it. Because I could sit here and do like other creators and tell you the whole story verbatim, word for word, read it to you, but I don't think you'd enjoy it as much if you read it yourself. Get a chance, pick this up through either your local comic stores, game shops, etc., or download the DC app, read it. Just read it. Read it for yourself. I promise you're going to enjoy it. It was a lovely thing, a lovely read. Shout out to Thorsaurus Rex for putting me on and suggesting this media to me. Y'all, it's gonna be more coming. I am going to do my best to drop a video every week. Look for me, a video for me, um, by every Friday night by 11 p.m. or first thing Saturday mornings. I'm gonna do my best to put videos out on a timely schedule. Thank you so much for taking the time out your day to watch my videos. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please, as always, show me the feats.